What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, look, when the Minnesota Timberwolves acquired Rudy Gobert, right, and you saw what Utah got for him in return, you had to ask yourself, like, what the fuck was Minnesota thinking? I mean, that's what you had to think, at least as far as I'm concerned, because I'll say this about Rudy Gobert. 20 years ago or so, 2099, I think Rudy Gobert would have had more value. He would have had a lot more value back then. Just being a presence down low, a defensive era. A lot of basketball then was half-court orientated, a slower pace. It kind of didn't matter if the center didn't have a polished offensive game. But in today's basketball, you can't be a big man. Not a guy getting paid to what he's getting paid. And you see him talking so much shit, right? You see him talking so much shit, man. And to be honest with you, he's even becoming almost more unlikable than Draymond Green. Because at least with Draymond Green, he does have the hardware. He's still a fucking role player, but he does have the hardware. You can kind of understand if a guy has 4 rings, it's going to get to he's going to make him big-headed. But Rudy Gobert, you ain't won shit, bro. You ain't won shit. You ain't been to an NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you get off talking the way you do? Because you got 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards? That makes you an all-time great? When in reality, we could argue you really only should have had 1. You really should have only had 1. One of them should have went to Giannis that you won, and one of the other ones that you won probably should have went to maybe somebody like Kawhi Leonard or something. Because at the end of the day, bro, you're not that type of historically impactful. You're not Dwight Howard. You're not Mark Eaton. You're not goddamn Dikembe Mutombo. You damn sure ain't Ben Wallace. And you damn sure ain't fucking Bill Russell. And, we ain't the only ones that wonder this shit about him. Tracy McGrady. Now, I understand Tracy McGrady ain't win on a competitive level as far as team. We get that. That's one of the reasons why some people question whether he's a Hall of Famer. I think he is because of the fact that for a decade, he dominated individually at his position. Okay, for a decade. If you look at his fucking numbers, from 2000 to 2009, the dude averaged 26 points a game. And that wasn't the easiest era to put up numbers. So at the end of the day, from a skill set standpoint, the guy belongs in the Hall of Fame. He's not the top tier Hall of Famer, but he's a Hall of Famer. But he's been wondering, what the fuck is Rudy Gobert doing in his off seasons to improve his offensive game? All right? Now, he mentioned this on the Gilbert Arenas podcast. This is what he said recently. Quote, "This is what I've been wondering. What the fuck are you doing in the off season? Like, what is your workout? I was so mad at Rudy when they were playing against the Rockets one year, bro, and Chris Paul was guarding him in the post. I was mad as shit. He couldn't do nothing. Bro, you're 7'2", and a point guard is guarding you. He had no moves." And that is true. Like, when you look at the fact that he has a $205 million contract, and what they gave up to acquire him, and you got people saying on the team, championship or bust, and you have all these expectations, right? And you're talking all this shit. Yeah, people are going to be real critical. You're like, yeah, playtime's over, boy. Yeah, people are going to be, yeah, you want to be treated like a star? You want to be treated like a star, crying when you're not getting, all-star selections, people not giving you the respect you deserve, you a superstar and all that. Okay then, people gonna start giving you the superstar treatment. You want to be one? Okay. Then, so be it. When you go out there and you stink it up offensively, because you ain't got no offensive moves, none. He has no offensive moves. He better work on his game this year instead of chilling and posing for photos and all this bullshit. But we'll see.